And all the while, you're just really wondering, are we going to get hopped up enough to make some bad decisions? And perhaps play a little game called Just a Tip. Just for a second, just to see how it feels.
What's up, everybody? This is Cooter Polluter's Top 10 TF2 Tips and Tricks. Now, the first tip here is using proper settings. You do this by going to your advanced options in the bottom right-hand corner. You're going to want to select automatically reload your weapons when you're not firing, play a hit sound every time you injure an enemy, and display damage done as text over your target. These are just great ones to have on. And then the last one you're going to want to have is view model. You're going to want field of view at full. And this is just so you can see as much as you possibly can at one time. Now the next one is microphone. I can't tell you how important it is to have a microphone, how much better you're going to play with a microphone. So I Google image searched one for you. Now you know what it looks like, so go buy one. That's all I'll say about that. Now number 8 is dispensers and carts equal unlimited ammo. Now this is one I don't see enough people using and abusing enough these days. Now you're going to see how in this video how long I'm able to fire for, and I'm basically just not going to stop because I'm on the cart and the cart's going to keep me fully loaded. You have to be at the rear end of the cart for it to give you ammo, but I'm just going to keep firing, and this is just the same as if I had a dispenser I was standing next to. Also, you can just keep firing the whole time. It's a great way to check for spies. It's a great way to kill other heavies because you're going to be firing immediately, and chances are they're going to have a slight spin up time, and that often can be the difference between winning and losing when you're shooting at other heavies. So as you can see, I just keep shooting just because I'm a bit out of range now, but I haven't stopped in ages, and it's just so important to keep firing when you're on the cart because it displays spies and everything. So people should definitely be making more use of a trick like this because it's a really great thing to do. Number 7 is the NG upgrade. Now this one's not that difficult, and once you figure it out, you'll wonder why you weren't doing it sooner, and it really makes you friends on the team. So basically, you're coming out of spawn and you see a teleporter there that's not upgraded, so you just go back and spawn, change quickly, come out, and you just upgrade their teleporter. I know it seems pretty simple and everything like that, but enough people leave teleporters running at level 1 without going to upgrade them for the NG, because you're going to save the NG a lot of time and a lot of valuable metal that they could be putting into their sentry to keep their teleporter protected. So you just go, you can upgrade it, and then you go back and you change to whatever class you want, and it's just great thing to do. So I suggest you start doing that. Now, looking behind you is a big one. When you're pushing the cart, you've always got to be looking behind you. I spend more time pushing a cart looking behind me than I do in front of me, because look at these guys. None of them are paying attention. None of them are even firing. I'm able to just take these guys all out because they're all looking forward, and it's just whenever you're pushing a cart, just look behind you. Now this one, I don't see this one too often, and this is just a little trick that can be the difference between losing your buildings or saving them. And that's, you just put 2 teleporters in front of your sentry gun and your dispenser. And you do it on the final point when you don't need your teleporters, and they're just going to absorb a bit of damage for you, and people are going to aim for them instead of your sentries because they're going to be stupid. So try that one. Now this protecting your back is important. You should do it on every class you use, but on NG and Medic it's really important. As you can see here, I set my stuff up and I'm just hitting the sentry gun and the dispenser, and you're gonna see I just do wonky stuff all the time when I'm playing classes like NG, and you just sit with your back on the wall so guys can't backstab you. And the same with here, when I'm healing, I'm not going forward, so I'm just gonna sit with my back on the wall and just sit here, heal guys, and it's gonna stop me from getting backstabbed. It's going to stop even pyros from coming behind and using the back burner on you. But it's just great for protecting against spies. And I'm going to play Medic like this. I'll play lots of classes like that where if I'm going to be standing around, I'm just going to put my back to the wall and kind of be safe about it, because with the new spy weapon, the Your Eternal Reward, it's really easy to get chain of backstab off on guys who aren't paying attention. Now even here, when I'm kind of up close, up front, getting aggressive, I'm still going to be worried about keeping my back to the wall. And as you can see here, I'm just keeping my back on the wall. I'll look to the right a bit, but I'm just kind of trusting my heavy to keep me alive here. And watch this. You're going to see a spy come up and start stabbing people. Yeah, see, there's a spy right there who stabbed my heavy, another guy. And they probably would have taken me out if I had my back more exposed. Alright, now this one seems pretty obvious to remember the objective, but lots of people don't. And how many times have veterans been playing and they've seen the cart barely moves for the first 7 minutes of the second point, and then in the last 30 seconds on the last point, all of a sudden the cart gets moved up a bunch. And that's because for too long people aren't really focusing on pushing the cart. They just want to be killing people. They want to be killing sentries and stuff like that without actually doing anything about it. And then, like you see here, guys start pushing the cart more than they have in the past, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They've barely moved the cart since they got to the second point. So this is something you should definitely kind of focus on, is trying to push the cart as much as you can all the time, and don't just leave it for the last 30 seconds. Because when you do that, it just, lots of times it doesn't work out. And as I'll show you in the next tip, number 2, you can kind of exploit this, and I call this the jump back. I don't really have a good name for it, but usually I use this in like the last 30 seconds if the guys are really putting good pressure on us, and I know their stuff's going to be exposed. So what you do is you find, this works on Dust Bowl, works on Gold Rush, where you just jump back, you find their teleporter, and you just blow it up. And when the last 30 seconds, that's usually pretty detrimental to their play and their chances of winning. So you just jump back and you blow it up, and that means their NGs have to come back and fix it and everything like that. So it's really good. Now, body checking everyone. This is great for spies. Medic, people are probably going to argue with me here, but in my opinion, the medic's first job is healing them, and the second job is spy checking. And the medic can do this so well because he runs so fast. And you're going to see here how I found that spy. Just because everyone I heal, I'm going to run up and I'm just going to touch them. And if I can touch them and I get like blocked by them, I know they're going to be a spy. Now, I do this with every class. It's just the medic I do it with a lot easier just because he runs so fast. And that, you're going to see me do it again here. Every time I play medic, I'm just going to be touching people. Every time I play pretty much any class, if I'm suspicious, just run up and touch someone. And right there, he looked suspicious, so I ran up and touched him, and I found out he was a spy, and I ended up killing him. So that's something that people have to kind of add into the way they play. I don't even think about it anymore when I'm playing. I just kind of go up and touch people because it's so ingrained in the way I play to touch people. Now, if you see these guys shooting, I know he's not a spy. Spies can't shoot and spies can't reload. So if you see a spy doing an action like, or you see a character doing an action like that, you know he's not a spy. But if you're somewhat suspicious, instead of trying to shoot at them and waste ammo or have to reload after, I just running up and touch them. It's definitely the better way to go in terms of spy checking. And you're going to see me here. Everyone I'm going to heal, I'm just going to run up and touch them. If I'm going to heal them, I'll run up and touch them. And really, I think all megs should be doing it, and it's really going to kind of make the spy's job a lot harder these days. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll be releasing another video pretty soon once again, so thanks for watching.